Hello friends, I am Mohammad Rafiq. Welcome to my YouTube channel Rafiq Engineering Drawing. Today we will start the projection of planes inclined to one plane. So in this video we will talk about three questions. One basic simple question and one inclined to HP and another one inclined to VP. Okay, first question I will solve. For this one I will not write any question, just explanation I will give it to you. After that, to this and to this questions I will write one question and then I will explain you. Okay, quickly let's start today's topic. One square plane. Okay, this is two-dimensional square plane. Okay, like this. So assume the square plane is, this is HP, this is VP. The square plane is perpendicular to HP. Now it is parallel, inclined. Perpendicular to HP means like this, vertical. Okay, understood? Perpendicular to HP is this one. Similarly, in another case, the same thing, not talking about HP. With respect to VP, I will talk now. With respect to VP, it is parallel. With respect to VP, it is inclined. Now further, if you increase the inclination, now this is perpendicular to VP. So now if we combine both the things, perpendicular to HP as well as perpendicular to VP, the plane will be like this, 2D plane in this way. So front view, what you are able to see from there, front view will be one line. Looking from there, front view will be one line here. Similarly, looking from top, the top view will be one line if you rotate it. So like that, if it is above HP in front of VP, front view how much above it is, the front view line will be that much above the XY line. Similarly, how much it is in front of VP, that much top view will be below the XY line. So imagining any front view and top view distances and imagining one square, this square side as 30 mm, this is square, SQ means square. So if we draw front view and top view, how it will be, imagine it is resting in HP as well as it is touching to the VP. So front view will be like this. Okay, imagine square has A, B, C, D. So if you are observing from the front, that is this direction, assume this is the front observation, like you observe in this direction. So first D and C, that is D dash, C dash. Then behind D, what do you have? A. Okay, then behind C you have point B. How to take these numbers? Suppose if you have a plane like this, A, B, C and D, like this. Okay, so this plane right now it is like this in front of you. So what is in front? First of all, D and C. So whatever is first, that will be written outside the bracket. Whatever behind is there, A is behind D, because the plane is like this. So A goes behind. Whatever is behind, inside the bracket. Similarly, if you try to draw top view comes here. If it is in front of VP, certain distance, resting in HP, this is the position. If it is in front of VP like this, assume 10 mm in front, then 10 mm little away we will take like this. So now from here the top view starts. Side of the square, how much it is given? 30. Something we will assume, any side, just for practicing purpose. So here also 30, same distance. So one end it is in front of VP 10 mm, that's why we have taken here, and this is touching to the ground, that is horizontal plane. This is also 30. Now D, C is here, A, B, C, D. It is like this. So D and C is in front of you, that C is outside the bracket, and whereas A and B are inside the brackets. Same thing, the plane is like this. If you notice from the top, what you are able to see first, if you observe from the top, A and D you are able to observe the first. In A and D, top view is like this. So this is rotated. So A is here, D is here, like this. Okay, rotation, D, A. Similarly, behind A what you have? B. Behind D what you have? C. Like this you need to denote the points, or this corner names A, B, C, D, all those things. First of all, whichever is in front, that is outside the bracket. Whichever is behind, that is inside the bracket. So here D bracket A, because here front view you can see like that, D first, A later. Similarly for C and B, same way. From top if you see, first comes D, then comes C. Okay, D then C. first comes A, in bracket B is later on. So for top view purpose, this image will fall here on the HP, then we will rotate this. So here A and D is like this. After rotation, the A and D goes like this. So it is actually like this. To make you visible, I am little tilting it like this. Actually it is this way. Got it? So this is the basic problem. Now we will see inclined to HP, that is second heading. So here we have a pentagon. What they are saying in the question, we will see. First of all, a pentagonal plane with a 30 mm side. Okay, this side is given as 30 mm, has an edge on the HP. So till here we will see first the question. The edge, any one edge you take, this edge, that edge, anything. Here I have kept A, B, C, D, so I will prefer this edge. So this one edge is where is on HP. Assume my hand is horizontal plane and this as board as vertical plane. So the one edge of the pentagon is on horizontal plane HP like this. Okay, it is touching. Now the plane may be like this, in this way, that is different. We will read further the question. One edge is on HP like this we have taken. Now afterwards what they are asking, the surface of plane is inclined at 45. What is inclined? Surface is at 45 degree with respect to HP. See here, the edge is resting in HP, that is one thing over. With respect to HP, like this, see, with respect to HP, the surface of this hexagon is making 45 degree. This is 0 degree with HP, this is 90 degree with HP. Now if you see like this is 45 degree with respect to HP. This is the angle, 45 degree. Okay. Now what they are saying further, if you read, and perpendicular to the VP. The surface only with respect to VP, how it is? Perpendicular. It is like this if it is parallel to VP, inclined to VP. Now it is perpendicular to VP, this surface over. With respect to HP, the surface is at 45 degree, whereas it is resting by this edge on HP. So what we will do, as per the assumption, as I said, surface inclination should be kept 0 degree in the first step, like this. If edge inclination is given, then edge inclination should be kept 90, surface inclination should be kept 0. Then later we will restore the angles respectively, that is surface first and then edge later. So 45 degree we have kept 0 degree. So from top you need to see, why? Because wherever true shape is visible, from that view only we should start the problem. So true shape of the object is visible from the top, that is this is the pentagon. So if you see the pentagon from top, it is like this. Okay, so I will draw the pentagon like this, in this way. Assume this is pentagon side 30 mm. Okay, how much is the side? 30. A, B, C, D, E. Let us project all the points in upward, that is for front view purpose. Okay, so front view, how you will be getting? If the plane is like this, top view we have seen the surface in this way. Front view, one line will be visible. It is not above, it is on the horizontal plane. So one line you can see on the XY line itself. So that is from here to here. This is over. Now if you see, first point is B, then comes A. So from here you need to see what comes first, B, then A. As it is the front view, dashes will come. First comes C, then back side is E, because we are looking from here for front view purpose. Then D dash, like this. Then surface angle, how much? 45 degree. This surface angle we will restore. Anyhow, this edge by which it is resting, the edge by which it is resting is not making any angle. Directly they have given surface only with respect to VP, that is perpendicular. Ultimately this edge with respect to VP is also perpendicular to VP. Okay, if you want to know edge parallel to HP, edge perpendicular to VP, how it will be, you can check my previous video in the description, in the I button. Okay, now surface is at 45 degree with respect to VP. Now from this diagram, measure this length, same length at 45 degree you need to take, like this. So this is B dash bracket A dash, this is D dash. Now what about this point? Just either measure this distance, keep it here, or measure this distance, then keep it here by measurement. C dash, bracket E dash. Then project all these points in top view like this. So here the surface is making like this. So in the top view what will happen, we will see reduced pentagon like this. Okay, this is like this, front view has came here. Now surface is making 45 degree with respect to HP. This is 45 degree. Now if a surface is making 45 degree, front view we have got one line, then top view how will be? It will be little reduced shape because it has taken 45 degree here. So let us draw reduced shape by projecting this side. All lines you can project, or one by one also you can do. Now B from here and from here B. So this two meets here. This point will be your, this point will be your point B. A and A comes here. Then point C, point C, point D, point D. Like that respective. Here and here it should match. E, like that. So join all this. A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to A. This is how the projection is been done. Dimension done, angle marked. Okay, this is how you need to solve the problem. Let us read the question. A hexagon plane we have with a 30 mm side has its end surface perpendicular to HP and inclined at 45 degree to VP. We will try to understand till here the question. What we have, one hexagon plane we have having side as, this side as 30 mm. This surface of this hexagon is with respect to HP is perpendicular. So like this, vertically. This is parallel to HP, inclined to HP, perpendicular to HP means this should be vertical, like this, standing vertical. Okay, then with respect to VP, the surface is making 45 degree. See, with respect to VP, if you talk about, assume this as a vertical plane, this is parallel to VP, inclined to VP, now this is perpendicular to VP like this. Okay, but here they have given 45 degree with respect to VP means like this. With respect to VP 45 and with respect to HP it is straight vertical. This is the position of the orientation of the hexagon plane. Now further we will continue the question. Draw its projection when one of the sides of plane is parallel to and one of the side, any one of the side of this hexagon should be parallel to as well as 15 mm in front of VP. So if you take hexagon like this, perpendicular to HP with respect to VP 45 degree. Up till here it is correct, but here they are saying one side, any one of the side of hexagon should be parallel to VP and that should be in front of VP 15 mm. So if you see like this, this is perpendicular to VP like this. Parallel to VP means this should be like this. Same, perpendicular to HP, the surface is with respect to VP, the surface of hexagon is at 45 degree. This angle with respect to VP, surface angle 45. With respect to HP, the surface is perpendicular, vertical. Okay, whereas this edge AB or ED also you can say. So one edge should be with respect to VP, it is parallel like this, straight parallel. Okay, and in front how much this distance? 15 mm. This is the position of the hexagon. So what you are able to see from front, if you see, you will be able to see little reduced hexagon. So as per the rule, what we will do, surface angle, how much it is given, we will leave it and we will assume that it is 0 degree. So surface angle will be kept 0 degree like this. Edge angle they have not given, simply they are saying perpendicular. So even if they give edge angle, that angle should be made 90 degree and surface angle should be kept 0 degree. So surface angle, earlier it was 45, it is kept 0 degree. So now what you are able to see from front, if you see, you are able to see true shape, the shape of the object. So first step should be, wherever the true shape, the actual shape of the object is visible to you, that view you should draw the first. So true shape of the object is visible from the front. Okay, let us draw the front view of this. Side of the hexagon is 30 mm. This is 30. Somehow Okay. Okay. Little shape got disordered, but can understandable. And one end is 15 mm in front of VP, that we will see in the top view. And with respect to HP, whether it is touching to the ground or it is above HP, they have not mentioned. See, nowhere they have mentioned. Okay. So now we will draw the top view. Assuming this hexagon is like this, A, B, C, D, E, we will put the names A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash and F dash. As they didn't mention that with respect to HP it is touching or above. So it is our wish. You can touch it or you can leave it at certain distance they didn't mention. If they mention that it is above HP, then we would have taken here. So now from top, if you see the top view of this, front view is this we have drawn. Top view, if you see here, one line is visible. See, this is the one line. So it is how much in front? 15 mm in front. So with respect to HP, how much it is? It should be in front. Just project it. These are vertical projectors. In front it should be 15 mm. Okay. So now this is the top view. So from top, if you see, first comes A. So A bracket B. Now from top, if you see, first F bracket C, because sorry, this F should be kept first, it is outside. Then comes C, which is inside. Then what you will be getting? E bracket D. This is front view and top view over. Now surface inclination we will restore. We have assumed 0 degree. Earlier it was given 45. Now if you restore surface inclination 45, what you need to do in the top view? Earlier the line is like this, the surface, then it will become like this. If you give VP inclination 45, in the front view it will look reduced hexagon. In the top view, if you see, one line at 45 degree like this. That is this one line at 45 degree. So what you need to do, simply just take this one. It is like this here, right? So now bring here and rotate it at this edge. Now we will draw it at 45 degree because it is making with respect to VP as 45 degree. So let us see here. Just draw one thin construction line as a locus. Why? Because we need to maintain this as 15 mm fixed, because it is in front 15 mm. Okay, we have got like this. This is the top view till here to here. This is just projector or construction line. This point is A bracket B. Now this again little thin line we will continue. This any length it may be of. Now if you see this line, measuring and redrawing it at 45 degree. How much length? Same length. We don't know the length right now. In the diagram you need to measure and redraw it at 45 degree, because with respect to it is making, with respect to VP it is making 45 degree. A bracket B we have written, then we will write E bracket D, okay, till here. Then we will write F bracket C. This either you measure like this or you measure like this. Anyhow, this will be at midpoint of the line, F of C. Now you project all the points vertically upward. You should go like this actually. Okay, so this is how we have projected it vertically upward. Now what you need to do, you need to bring these points here. A and E should be in one line if you are accurate. Okay, so A gives you point A dash. B and D will be in one line if we are accurate. So as I am not using any drawing instrument, so little error is coming. So you should use mini drafter in order to get correct. So this is B dash. Then A dash B dash over C dash. Let's project it here. From here C is going, so this is C dash. D, B dash and D dash will be common one line. This is D dash. A and E common line. This is E. Now F is at top. Just project it here. From here F comes. This is F dash. Okay. Now join A, B, C, D. So this is how you have completed the problem. Let us have a look. In front view it is like this. In top view it is a line. That line we have drawn like this here. Then this is making 45 degree with respect to VP. That is why the shape is got reduced. So this is reduced shape. And in the top view, if you see, it is a one line with respect to VP at 45 degree like this. So this is all in this question. And in the next video, I will upload projection of planes inclined to both the planes. Okay. If you have any doubts, please put it comment. Please like, subscribe and share my channel. Okay. Thanks for watching everyone. Thank you.